Hello everyone and welcome to the very first episode of our weekly comic preview, the show where you can find out what comics will be in store this Wednesday, as well as get a sneak peek at a select few first issue comics. Our first comic that we want to show you guys this week is the very first issue of Animosity, set in a world where animals have become conscious beings and decided that their main problem is humanity. Think Life of Pets, except all the animals don't care if you know they can think and may potentially want to kill you. The story follows the travels of a young girl and a faithful, now sentient dog attempting to cross America from New York to San Francisco in search of a safe haven. From the writer of A-Force and Bombshells, this is a new kind of black comedy, road trip and coming-of-age story all rolled into one. Our second comic this week is the first issue of the new Battlestar Galactica comic. For those of you familiar with the original and later series, this comic will follow the exploits of Adama, Starbuck and Apollo as they traverse an unexplored area of space. However, when the crew finds evidence that they are not the first colonial Battlestar to arrive in the area, the mystery deepens. Pursued by the ever-relentless Cylons with old enemies resurfacing all around them, the crew is forced to make new, outlandish alliances in this strange area of space. From the writers of the 6th Gun, Sinestro Corps and Katana, this comic is well and truly positioned to become another epic space adventure. Next up, we have a comic adaptation of one of the best games in recent years, Dishonored. If you have never played this game before, I recommend it. The story alone is enough to have you on the edge of your seat. Set 12 years after the events of the first game, the story follows the magically gifted assassin Corvo as he searches for an apprentice to carry his legacy. However, when Corvo is confronted by an impossible face from his past, he finds himself once again drawn into a conspiracy that threatens the very foundation of his ancient city. So, if you're curious as to what Corvo has been up to between the events of the first game and the soon-to-be-released second game, or you're just looking for a story with conspiracy, magic, and let's be honest, probably murder, then I highly recommend Dishonored. Fourth up, we have the first issue of the new Harley Quinn series. Going back to her home on Coney Island, Harley discovers that it's now up to her to save her neighborhood from an all-out zombie apocalypse. Die Laughing Part 1 sees Harley bring her own brand of insanity into dealing with a zombie apocalypse. From experienced Harley Quinn writer Amanda Connor, this series will no doubt be one of the craziest, funniest Harley Quinn stories yet. Now if you're looking for something a bit more on the darker side of things this week, then I would suggest picking up the first issue of Kill or Be Killed. From the writers of bestsellers like The Fade Out, Criminal and Fatale, Kill or Be Killed follows the story of a young man who is forced to kill bad people. As the unwilling vigilante kills more and more, it becomes apparent that his secret and his actions are beginning to destroy his life as well as the lives of those around him. Kill or Be Killed is both a thriller and a deconstruction of vigilantism, and will no doubt provide a gritty and exciting read. So that covers our selected comics this week. For the full list of this week's comics, check out our Facebook page, and for regular updates on the store, you can keep an eye on our Twitter feed. On a side note, if any of you noticed, we also featured a sneak peek at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive pop figures we'll be getting in store this week. So if you saw any that you're after, don't forget to swing by the store this week and pick one up for yourself. Thanks for watching guys, we'll see you next week.